So on top, go back with another video. I'm Strange Wang. Today I have my top 10 most anticipated films of 2023. This is my personal list, so I have my own particular reasons. There's film I left off. The most one that I was like trying to push it on the list but couldn't make it was the Barbie movie.
What the?
That's my one honorable mention for this list. And it's so weird saying that, but the talent behind the camera and in front of the camera is impeccable. They're great. They put out banger after banger after banger. They're really talented. So mix that talent with the subject matter. It's very interesting as well. So I'm ready to see that. But let's get down to my top 10 most anticipated films of 2023. Number 10 for me is going to be The Killer of the Flower Moon. Scorsese, you can't go wrong with Scorsese making movies. Well, not all of them. Cape Fear sucks. That Frankenstein movie, I haven't seen it, but it probably sucks too.
What's your point?
But he's very talented behind the camera, so it's going to be a mediocre to a exceptional movie. This man has certified classics, top 50 greatest movies of all time, multiple entries under his belt. So whenever he puts out a movie, I'm going to be excited for it. You put Leonardo DiCaprio in a mix, and I'm going to be excited for it even more. The reason why it's at my 10 spot, though, is because Scorsese, he does his best film work with subject matter he knows, and this is a Western. So I don't know how it's going to come off. I know spaghetti Westerns, he's Italian, is it going to be in that vein? Probably not, but I'm interested to see what he can do with a Western. So it had to make my list at number 10. Number 8, another film I haven't seen a trailer for. I try to put all these at the very bottom of my list because when that trailer comes out, it's going to be like, it's going to either make it or break it. But I couldn't leave off my number 9 pick, David Fincher's The Killer. You put David Fincher and Michael Fassbender together, and that's money if you ask me. I don't care if it's about some comic book or whatever it is. David Fincher is one of the best working directors of all time, especially top 5, top 10 working directors today for sure.
Clearly! No debating!
Michael Fassbender's not a slouch either. So you got two very, very talented people coming together, and I'm going to go see it. Similar to my number 8 pick is Asteroid City from Wes Anderson. Wes Anderson makes a movie, I'm going to the theater to see it. Simple as that. Number 7 on my list is going to be Maxine. This X trilogy so far has been amazing. X, spoiler alert, top 10 favorite movies of the year. Pearl was a honorable mention. Had to leave it off. Didn't like it as much, but it was still a very, very good film. Ty West does amazing work. Mia Goth, she is a very talented actress. So I'm very excited to see what they do with the third installment of this trilogy. It should be a bloody good time.
Coincidence? I think not!
Coming in my 6th spot, you're going to have Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. Now, if you would have told me 3 years ago I'd be excited for this movie, I would have laughed at you in your face because Harrison Ford's old as shit.
You're old!
When I saw that trailer and saw how Steven Spielberg used de-aging and blocking and stunt doubles and lighting to hide Harrison Ford's oldness, to make it seem like he's actually doing this shit, I was blown away by this trailer. I was watching it and I was grinning, and the smile got bigger and bigger and bigger, and it ended and I was just jaw dropped open like, oh, that was actually good? What? As you see by the VHSs up there, I love Indiana Jones.
Man, this dude's the GOAT.
Number 5 for me, technically a 2022 movie, but the wide release is in 2023. And I'm, from the South. We don't get art. We don't get them good movies. We get every superhero movie. We don't get those good movies, so I'm including it anyways because I was really looking forward to it ever since I seen the trailer. And it is When You Finish Saving the World. I love coming to age stories. They're either relatable or as I get older, it brings me back to a simpler time, and I absolutely love that. It just puts such a, I hate this word, it puts such a vibe the aura, better word, the aura of the film just comes off the screen, and it's gonna make me smile. It's gonna make me relate. It's gonna make me have emotions. So I watched this trailer, and there was times that I related to it. Well, a lot of times I relate to this trailer. So off of that, I was just looking forward to it. I know the reviews haven't been too good, but because of the personalness I got from this trailer, it had to make my top 5, coming in at that 5 spot. Plus Julianne Moore, she's fucking amazing. So I'm here for it. Number 4 for me is going to be the only superhero movie on my list, which is not going to be a lot of love for superhero movies this year. They don't look super good, but this one looks super great.
Whack.
Number 4 is going to be Across the SpiderVerse. As you can, obviously, the wall tells it all. The first one was absolutely incredible. If you had to make a list of the top 5 greatest animated movies of all time, Into the Spider-Verse makes that top 5 for me personally.
It's debatable!
Just the art style and everything just made a superhero movie feel personal. It hit a certain audience perfectly, and the culture of it, the cultural impact of that film, I felt was very underappreciated. And Miles Morales is fucking a perfect superhero in a perfect story with perfect art style to fit all that. Everything in this film complements one right after another. The music, everything just fucking hits. So we're getting another one of those. I can't fucking wait for it. It's going to be amazing. I have trust with the filmmakers. It's going to be a part 2. I don't like when they do that. I'm very impatient. And I just don't like sequels because it just gives more room to fuck shit up. But the next 4 on my list, 3 of the 4 on my list are going to be sequels. So fun. Number 3 is a sequel, oddly enough, and it is Creed 3. Rocky's my favorite film. Again, the wall tells it all, dog. Rocky's my favorite film franchise of all time. Rocky's second favorite movie of all time. When Creed came out, it blew me away. The emotion that film had. I fucking cry every time I see it. Creed 2, I saw it twice on Thanksgiving Day. I cried both times watching that movie inside the theater. So, Creed 3, I'm fucking ready for it. Hopefully it's better than Creed 2. Creed 2 kind of lost its direction. Who it was as a film, who Creed was as a character, kind of lost that for me. So Michael B. Jordan, knowing the character so well, I have hope that it will get better. But also, he's never directed a movie before, so I am a little worried as well about the filmmaking process. But hopefully he's got the right people around him, making good decisions. And that's the Rocky way, you know? Stallone, he was like, yeah, you do this first film, now we'll direct a bunch of Rocky movies. And that's what happened. So hopefully we have a very good movie.
Ding, ding.
For number 2, the last sequel on my list, John Wick 4. I've been waiting for this franchise to end for a very long time, but it's so fucking good. I'm so eager for it to end because I need the cap on this story because it's so fucking good. It's like you've been smelling food all day and you've been getting little taste samples here. I'm Italian, you know what I'm saying? So when that spaghetti comes, just the sauce, and I taste the sauce, I'm like, oh my goodness, that's fucking delicious. I need some noodles. That's what John Wick 2, 1, 2, and 3 were to me. It was sauce. It was like the bulk of the spaghetti, but I need the noodles. I need it to be complete. And this is what John Wick 4 is going to do. The actions in it's going to be amazing. John Wick's going to be amazing. I mean, Keanu Reeves is going to be amazing. This whole film is going to be amazing. And I'm just ready for it to end so I can watch 1 through 4 complete and just breathe. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm finally get to see this guy I've been rooting for 7 hours, over 7 or 8 years, to finally get his fucking piece. Hopefully, you know, you never know, it's a fucking movie. But I'm just so excited for John Wick 4. It's going to be incredible. Number 1 for me is going to be The Iron Claw. I love professional wrestling. I love movies. I particularly love A24 movies. So you take all those and put it in a pot, and I'm fucking here for it.
Makes sense.
The Von Erich story is probably the most not the most, but one of the most recognizable stories in professional wrestling history. The tragedy that struck that family, the Von Erichs, the 5 or 6 brothers. The father was the promoter, former wrestler himself. The mom worked in the fucking office, making paydays and things like that. So the whole family's in the wrestling business, and just the tragedy that struck this family. And you have, hopefully they go have the Von Erichs in the film, because there's still one brother living. The kids, they wrestle. 3 of the kids wrestle, I know for sure. And you have actual professional wrestlers in this film cast. MJF, he's one of my favorite wrestlers today. So you have all this good shit inside this movie about wrestling, which is something I love, made by a company I love, in an art form I love. It's just a perfect recipe for me. I can't wait to see it. It's gonna be amazing. But let me know in the comment section below your top 10, or just any movies you are anticipating. Did my list freak you out and you're like, how the hell did you have blank movie on your list? That shit looked like garbage. Well, it's my opinion, but let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comment section, as I said. But scroll back up, hit the like button, share the video, and subscribe.